At Apple's event on September 12th, we were expecting 3 new iPhones: the iPhone 8, the iPhone 8 Plus, and of course the much rumored iPhone edition. So this video is about the iPhone edition and everything we know leading up to the event on this upcoming Tuesday. So first is the display, the biggest selling point to this year's most expensive iPhone. So the iPhone edition will have a 5.8-inch OLED display with minimal bezels, as you've seen in pretty much every rumored and leaked photo. So although it sounds quite odd, the rumored cutout at the top of the screen is apparently going to be called the ears of the iPhone. And Apple will embrace this in the software, and they'll put the status bar and put every design element around this cutout, embracing the cutout and using it to its fullest advantage with the AMOLED display. So the resolution of the display is still unknown, but it's probably going to be higher than 1080p to give the device a higher pixel per inch count. The processor is the Apple A11 chip with a smaller 10nm process. This chip is probably going to be manufactured exclusively by TSMC, with Samsung out of the picture finally. So this chip is obviously faster than the current A10, but it's unknown how much faster it will be. With the iPhone 7 Plus winning current speed tests against the Galaxy Note 8, it's obvious that this new chip will completely obliterate Samsung's flagships in speed tests. The body of the iPhone edition is also seeing some major upgrades. We'll be seeing an all-glass body with wireless charging, something that couldn't be done through the previous aluminum, and the home button will be removed from the front. At the current time, it's believed that the home button will be replaced by software gestures, a short swipe up for the home screen, and a long swipe up for multitasking. So we're also expecting some facial recognition to be in this next iPhone. It's probably going to be called Face ID, and Apple will market this as being much faster and more secure than Touch ID, although it's unknown if Face ID will be used for Apple Pay. Along with facial recognition abilities for security, the iPhone edition is also expected to use this technology for some features. Features such as knowing when you're glancing at the display so it won't play a sound for notifications, and pausing videos when you glance away. This will obviously be optional inside the settings. The only circulating rumor about the cameras are the placement of the cameras. So the dual camera system will be placed in a vertical state on the glass back of the iPhone. This is probably to save horizontal space at the top of the iPhone, because of the facial recognition system is going to be taking up a lot of room horizontally inside the iPhone. Although the camera specs haven't been confirmed or even leaked, it's obvious that we'll see some great improvements in the camera department, such as improved low light shots and 4K at 60 FPS. As I said before, with the glass back on this next iPhone, wireless charging is finally making its way into an iPhone. So recent reports state that Apple may be using a low power proprietary standard for the iPhone's wireless charging. So this means two things. First, you won't be able to buy any ordinary wireless charger, you'll have to buy Apple's. And second, because of its low power, you won't be getting fast charging wirelessly. It's believed to have an output of about 7.5 watts, so a bit more than the current block that comes in the iPhone box, but a little bit less than the fast charging you can get if you use an iPad's power adapter. Wireless charging isn't expected at launch, and the feature will be enabled on a future software update, probably iOS 11.1 or 11.2. So there's a few smaller rumors I can throw in here at the end. The dock will be replaced by a floating dock as seen on iOS 11 on the iPads. The power and lock button on the side will be getting longer for more easy clicks when you're holding it with one hand. Water resistance will be staying either at IP67 or IP68. And finally, a much larger haptic engine inside will increase the haptics of the iPhone. So the iPhone edition will come in fewer colors than the current iPhones. Black and silver are staying, but gold and rose gold are being replaced by a new copper gold color. Product red also isn't expected at launch, and we don't know if Apple will even make a product red iPhone edition. Pricing will start at $999 for the 64GB model. A higher price tag will also be assigned to the 256GB model, and it's unknown if Apple will include a 0.5 TB model in this year's lineup. On the current iPads, we do have a 512GB model, but I don't know if it's really needed in the iPhone lineup. So we don't know if Apple will have a 512GB model, but definitely they'll have a 64GB and 256GB model at launch. So guys, that's all we know about the iPhone edition. Subscribe for more videos. My name is Mike, and I'll see you in the next one.